That's symbolic. Do you know what it's symbolic for, Anubiz? It's like opening the episode.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah, I know my cinematography. What I don't know is how to... I forgot what we were doing.
Well, you're going to explain to me the things you want to get done, and while we do that, we were going to walk around and look at what you've done while I've been gone.
Okay, so in the interim between me doing my last episode, which I think was like... Well, the last time you were here, we did to here on the hallway, and then I did to about here in my next episode, and then everything since then has been me procrastinating because I didn't want to record the next episode. Because I told people what was coming next, which put me under pressure that I had to actually do it. So I then didn't do it.
I can't fix that.
Yeah, that's Sal's job. Don't do that.
Oh, I did it.
Oh, well, what's she going to do?
I can.
What am I paying her for? Sorry. The thought of me paying her is. Anyway. Yes, so there's a hallway. This hallway is massive. If you would like to... There's no gravity there. I've not brought it this far out. But if you'd like to see the outside... So, there's not much room left outside. The hallway takes up almost the entire thing.
The entire thing?
And that was supposed to be full of different rooms and...
Rooms all the way around, yeah.
Sal's office was supposed to be roughly here. It is now a hallway. This is your fault.
Yeah,
you made me make this thing. Yeah. See, I told you about the scale.
Yep.
Yeah, I said that the Space Engineer is not even 1 block high, and this could fit the majority of the ships that I own. This, I haven't updated that. That's just some reactors. Up here...
Yeah, I thought this was supposed to be a computer room.
I needed reactors because I ran out of them, so that was the first thing I had. I think I'm going to put... I've got some... For reference, this is behind the refineries. The refineries in there. So that's behind the refineries. That's a catwalk to the side. And then I've got some stairs coming up here. Sal has been slack and not welded them.
I see that.
And then I've got another room up here. I was thinking maybe I could put the time. Ignore the colouring, by the way. I think I maybe put the timers up in here.
Oh yeah.
And then there's another walkway out here to something. I don't know yet. Where'd you go?
I went around the corner to where what looked like a flashing light, but it's not a flashing light. There's light kind of coming through the sides of the walls.
Oh yeah. That'll be above the refinery. This next block over is the middle of the refineries.
Funny how the light is bleeding through solid blocks, but interesting.
Yeah, the lighting in this game is interesting.
I was Zek riding there for a moment.
Oh, okay. And then
I jumped off and I landed on your head, and you didn't even notice. You just carried me for a bit.
Down here, I don't have anything yet, so I don't know why I'm showing you.
Oh yeah, so you got lots of space. So instead of having rooms to the side of your corridor, you're going to have stuff underneath it. Yeah,
above and underneath. So basically, the hallway is redundant because you'll go out the first door in the hallway, the only door on the hallway, to take you down beneath the hallway to all the stuff that would have been right here.
Now that you've done this, though, it would almost be cool if you didn't have anything. Like if this could be a complete circle hallway like this all the way around, and then you build like a rover, and just did like races in here, drive around in circles.
Oh, I want to do that now. I'm going to have to come up with a really complicated floor so that this bit that we're standing on can like slope down as a ramp. So when you want it as a hallway, you can like put it up, and then when you want it as a racetrack, you can put it down, and then we can continue the hallway underneath what I've built out there. So that way, yeah, we can go underneath and not like destroy any of it.
Right. Well, yeah, you get the assemblers underneath here though too, so you'd have to go underneath them even too. So you'd have to drill into your asteroid.
Yeah. I'm starting to think this might not be a serious idea.
There's a lot of work involved, I think, to just get around what you've already built here. But you could do it all the way to the other side of this, right? Like it's like all the way over there.
Yep.
And then this just happens to be where it stops. So you've got, instead of a circle racetrack, it's you have to turn around. So you come out here, and it'll be part of the track. So actually, you have two lines, right? So you have one line on the right and one line on the left. And when you get to here, you have to turn. So you need to make this whole thing needs to be so like you can literally drive up the side, around here, down, and then back down on here and keep going.
Or we could make like extreme 3-point turning part of the race.
Yep. However people want to get around the corner. I think that'll work. There you go. I helped.
Okay. Yeah.
I made a use for your giant useless hallway.
Thank you.
That's what I'm here for.
How am I going to make this
solver.
look... I quite like the look of the bare hallway anyway, but how am I going to fill this with stuff? Like, what do you put in a hallway?
All you need is racing lines, and you're done.
Okay, well, I'll put the race... I don't know if... Like, I'm not going to... I'll take the racing idea on advice. I won't do it. But I'll put the racing lines in.
You could even make it, you'd have like disco mode. When people win, the whole thing goes like disco lighting.
Would dodgeballs be involved? Because then I might be interested.
Oh, they could be. You make this into a giant dodgeball tournament.
We can bring in Spider-Man's dodgeball map, disco dodgeball map that he built. And we can put it at the end. The arena. That's
right. It's a race to the arena, and the first one in gets a free point.
I don't have a timer running. We seem to have spent a lot of time on this.
Yep. Yeah, we're at about 8 minutes.
Okay. That's not how this was supposed to go.
No. So that was the tour, though. So we did the tour in 8 minutes.
No. That was like half of most of the stuff I did was out here. I built a tiny bit of hallway.
Yeah. So this is
upstairs.
Yeah.
Most of the stuff I did out here was control panel work and lighting and stuff like that.
Yep.
So
it looks fairly similar.
There's the colors on the wall. I'm trying different patterns and styles, hence why none of them match. I'm just doing like little sections, trying to work out which one I like best. So far I think I like this blue and this darker blue and not orange, yellow. That's on this little section here. So I think I might extend that out. But I don't know if I want to colour the entire thing like that. Because I feel that's a little sort of flamboyant for a warehouse.
This is the accent wall.
Oh, I think the world would be a better place if all warehouses had an accent wall.
Oh, I see you even colored the tubes like that too.
They're a different color altogether.
The conveyor.
Yeah, they're slightly different.
No, they look similar though.
That's another pattern.
Blue and yellow.
I've also got the shiny stuff on top. I quite like the look of the lights. If you go above it, it looks bad. Stuff. But if you stand, actually, you're in DX11. That might not look good at all. I wish DX11 just worked and I didn't have to. Yeah. Oh, the thing's turned off.
Oh,
there.
Yep.
On mine, it glows blue.
It's got like a bit of a we got a blue highlight and a like glow, I guess, around it.
Yeah, I don't think it'll look as good in DX11. On mine, it's like a proper glowing.
Oh
anyway.
yeah, no, it's yeah.
I did that by accident and left it. How about these vents? Does this work? I'm guessing it doesn't.
Vents?
The above.
Oh, yeah, I see the blue coming through, but it's I don't know, like compared to yours, I can't tell anymore, right?
Yeah.
I see the blue, but it's kind of, you have to look through the slits to see it.
Right, I might need to turn it up for DX11. Every single other game that uses DX11 is fine. On Space Engineers, it crashes when I try to load it up. Like, I can't even start the game. I have to go into the files and manually change it to
back.
DX9. But anyway, that's not what we're here for. We're here for something that we were supposed to do like 10 minutes ago, which was...
Yep.
I have a couple of things that I needed doing, or that I want to do. There's the timer room, which we were going to do that other time before we got distracted on the massive hallway. But...
Well, we had to have a way to get there, right?
Yeah. But another thing has popped up that I think is... Well, actually there's two things that are now more important than that. There's Sal's office. She's demanding an office. You know, the demand... Yes.
Demanding, yes. Not like she does anything, you know? She only brings you all the materials in your base.
Stupid employees. And she wouldn't accept a 1x1 office. 1x1
Really?
by 1. I was going to just... She wants something a little more grandiose.
Wow, man. Yeah, because I mean, you had like a 1x1 panic room in the last server, I think. And that was good enough for you.
Yeah, it was. Never mind that I built myself my own, like, evil cathedral. I definitely stayed in that 1x1 panic room. Right, so there's that, although I don't think she would approve of you building that.
No.
So the other thing that I've noticed that I need is a med bay. So I need a respawn area.
Right, because you're still just using cell ships?
Yeah. Sal's ship that's out here, her adjacency, she calls it, that Mia put the outside stuff on. Yep. There's probably a word for that.
Oh, speaking of which, my oxygen is low, so I guess I should jump in.
Yeah, but... Oh, so is mine, so I'll follow. So this is basically my respawn thing. She's got a respawn ship in here. Not a ship, this thing. What is this called? A med bay. This is what I use to respawn to. And then I fly out of the ship and into my base. There's also the ugly Barry, but there's two doors on that. There's only one door on this, so I use this one. It's easier.
Oh, does that one give you oxygen too?
Yes. But I ran into the problem when we tried to record the Merry Friends. Well, we did record the Merry Friends without Anubiz last time. And both the ships were up at the center. And then I had the problem. Uh-oh. Nope. The sound stopped. That's good. There's some sound problems at the moment.
Yep. They started bug fixing again, so we have more bugs.
Yeah, when someone places a block, anyone on the server can hear it, apparently.
Yep. And when I started up all my refineries, or my assemblers, the noise carried along with me when I came over here.
Yeah.
So I had to restart the game completely.
24 kilometers.
Yeah.
What was I talking about? Oh yes, the respawn thing. When both the ships were up at the center, I couldn't respawn at my base because my respawn area was mobile, and that was a bit of a problem. So I'm thinking that has been bumped up the priority list as well. We're over here for a reason, because I think I want the respawn area here. So there's that choice of things. Oh, and there's the oxygen generators. But I'm thinking of just leaving a place on the respawn room for the oxygen. I won't.
So it could be like a self-contained room. So if everything else goes down, that still works. That's probably a good idea.
Pretty much every room so far has been like that, but I mean, the oxygen like to supply the med bay.
Yeah, it would be interesting though to like have it completely atomic in nature, right? Like it has its own little like generator and its own everything. So like if for whatever reason your base goes down, your respawn area stays up.
Yep. Yep. I'm gonna put it here. I have
there's no gravity here.
There's an asteroid out
There's a wall. There's a... Who went and put a rock here, huh?
I blame Sal. It's the sort of thing she did.
I can...
She put the rock in the road of my respawn area so that I'd build her office first.
I see that, yeah. She's sneaky. Oh,
we could
you just
make
knocked
this.
me out.
Whoops. I'm thinking
a
lift.
You go down.
I really don't know why there's all this extra stuff.
You probably... She's overzealous with some things, huh? You're probably just placing blocks all over the place. Didn't even realize you put them there, and she welded them because she figured you wanted them there.
I'm thinking a lift that goes here, so it'll take you down, and then the respawn room's down here.
Yeah, I see what you're thinking.
Or maybe the lift can lead to the blocked off area, so that way we don't have to do too much work. So a 2x2 thing on a piston.
So do you want there to be a door on it?
That's what I was just debating in my head, and I don't think... I think it'd be too difficult to put a door on it. So I'm going to just leave the lift here and then put the door below.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't look too bad, I don't think. Maybe if we angle these away. So that's the stuff that we're probably just going to get the lift on today, I'm guessing. Go away. Go.
Yeah. The right-clicking is funny. I find it's hilarious how it actually will drill out all the rock behind the one you're looking at and then leave like this floating ball in front of you. And then you have to drill that out separately.
Minty did point something out in the Merry Friends, though. If you go in third person, it explains why. Because the end of the drill is quite a lot further away and you can clip through it. So when you're drilling something, it'll drill behind the bit that you want.
That's hilarious.
That's how he lines up. Like when you've got those little floating bits that you just can't get rid of, that's how he lines it up. He goes in third person and then puts it right at the end of the drill, so then he can actually get what he wants.
That's
the drill in first person is just a little animation on screen. Doesn't really show where it's supposed to be. Anyway, we're probably drilling way too much.
Well, I didn't drill. I was just watching you drill. So you did it all. But it's my fault, don't worry.
Yeah. You're learning. I just realized 2x2 means no middle. That means annoying piston not in the right spot.
You can just make it a 1. Just make it like a one block elevator.
But then what about the lights?
Oh, yes, the lights.
It's between the two lights. I guess we can just do one. I just realized I didn't talk about the thing that I was going to talk about in the last episode. You know, like I said it right at the end that I was going to talk about a thing, and I still haven't. And we're not going to have time, so I'm not going to bother. So that means the last week and a half that I've been procrastinating playing Rocket League while I work out how to talk about it was useless. I might as well have just said, no, I'm not going to bother.
Yep.
Well, at least I discovered Rocket League, which you're going to buy, by the way.
Oh, am I?
Yes.
It's been decided? You're the decider man?
Everyone else has so far. It is a good game. It's a lot of fun, but extremely addictive.
So it's your new Robot Roller Derby Disco Duel?
In addition to that, yes, which means it eats up a lot of time between those two. Minty and I have been playing a lot.
Did you want to cut away while we build a bit and then come back, or?
I was just going to end here. I
You're
have
just gonna
lower
end here,
standards
okay.
for my episodes.
Okay.
But here's an
Well, I hope you
episode where
guys
we
enjoyed
drill a hole.
the tour of Boris's base and the drilling of a hole. I'm going to call this Boris's bigger hole.
No, it's not bigger. This is medium.
This is a medium?
Yes.
Perfect. Goodbye.
Goodbye.